Hey guys, I'm Prodigy from ASTKilo23. Now, I've always wanted to get a lipo battery, I just want to try them out. But when I think of getting a lipo battery, I don't want to just get a regular old 7.4 volt or 11.1 volt. I don't want to just get some regular old battery, I want to get something amazing. I want to get something super high powered, not high powered enough that's going to burn out my guns or break some parts ridiculously fast, but something that'll still give me a load of satisfaction when I pull the trigger. So I got this. It's from a brand called Energy. I got it at a local hobby shop, Hobbytown, USA. Pretty good shop. Now this is an 11.1 volt, 1800 milliamp hour, 70C lithium polymer battery. Now when I got the battery just the other day, it did not have a connector on it, so when you get one of these, you have to put your own connector on it. Obviously I put Dean's because that's all I use anymore. I'm not sticking with Tamiya, they're just kind of crap that burn out fast with high voltage batteries, and they're just not as universal as Dean's connectors. So when you look at this, it's about the same size as an 8.4 volt mini type battery. So it's going to fit in any handguard, any stock, pretty much. I mean, it might not fit in SIG 552 handguards, but you know, it's going to fit in a PEC box for it pretty easily. Now, let's have a lot of fun with this LiPo battery. This isn't going to be a very long video, but I'm going to talk a little bit about LiPo safety, how to charge a LiPo, just about the LiPo batteries themselves. Then we're going to test the thing in my A&K M249. Now that's going to be a lot of fun. I tried it in here just the other day. We're going to test the 8.4 volt mini battery rate of fire on this gun. Then we're going to test the 11.1 volt 1800 milliamp hour 70C battery on it and see what happens. Now if you've seen the previous video I uploaded, I talk about the MOSFET that I installed in this gun. So it does have a MOSFET. It's not going to burn out or anything if I plug my battery into this. I have rigged this gun up so it is safe to use with a LiPo battery. Now stock, don't use a LiPo battery with this. Don't use a LiPo battery with just about any stock gun. KWA, in my opinion, is the minimum for a LiPo battery. Their internals are pretty well built and they can take it for quite a while. Now the battery came with the small cord that runs off to the right there. This specific brand only makes these with their batteries. It's very hard to find them apart from buying a battery. So if you happen to buy this Energy brand, don't lose this cord. It does connect to the balancer, which you really need to charge a LiPo battery. Now when buying and charging a LiPo battery, make sure you're doing it safely. Read up on these things, don't just plug it into your charger and go. These things can blow up, incinerate, and spew battery acid everywhere, which would really suck. So make sure you know what you're doing when you're charging a LiPo battery. Make sure you're using a charger that is meant for one. Make sure it has a balancer so you don't just totally rape your battery. Now to prove that this is actually an 11.1 volt, 1800 milliamp hour, 70C battery, you guys can look at the battery yourselves right here. Read it over clearly. It is in fact what I say it is, so all you little kids out there that are skeptical, oh, it's not 70C, it can only be 30 something because that's only it's safe in airsoft guns. No, it's 70C. It runs a little bit hotter than most LiPo batteries. Alright, so this first battery we're going to test is an 8.4 volt, 1200 milliamp hour mini type battery. Let's go ahead and give it a go. Getting about 9 or 10 rounds a second on this mini battery. Now let's go ahead and have some fun, hook up this LiPo battery and see what happens. Alright, the LiPo battery's hooked up. Go ahead and test the rate of fire. Alright, we're getting about 20 to 24 rounds a second with this thing. I would imagine it shoots around 25, to be honest, because this chrono just really sucks. And I know I've said it a million times, but I will replace it pretty soon. If you want to get one of these Energy LiPo batteries, 1800 milliamp hour, go get them at Hobbytown, USA or hobbytownusa.com, whichever works for you. I paid 40 bucks for it. You can probably get about the same thing online, a little cheaper, I'd imagine. But go for it. These things are a lot of fun. Just make sure your gun is working correctly for it. Make sure you have a MOSFET or something, or your gun is built for it. And make sure you have a LiPo charger. If your charger does not charge a LiPo battery, then you're going to blow it up, and you're going to burn your house down, and it's not going to be fun. So make sure you have the correct charger for it. Make sure your gun's built for it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Prodigy. I'm still from Airsoft Team Kilo23. Signing off.